name's Marissa. Thank you all so much for joining me today for Chill Yoga class. The idea here for this class today is something that you can do right after you take one of your classes at UTA, or maybe right before bed, first thing when you get up. The idea here is that it's nice and chill, easygoing. It kind of just opens the body and gets you ready for your day, or to close your day. So with that being said, let's go ahead and find a comfortable seated position. Take a moment to move the fleshy parts away from the sit bones. Sit tall, relax the shoulder blades back and down. If it's comfortable for you, close your eyes. And we're gonna spend a few moments just starting to notice our breathing and its patterns. Beginning to take full inhales through the nose, followed by nice long exhales back out through the nose. And so here we're starting to establish a rhythm or a pace that we can carry with us throughout our class today. And so just as much as yoga is a physical practice, it's also the practice of quieting the mind. We use our breath as a tool to work towards that. And so for today, as we begin to move and flow, when you find your thoughts inevitably wandering, bring the attention back to your breath. Let it be your guide. And so just taking a few more moments, coming into your space, bringing that awareness to your breath, settling in. And here, let's go ahead and bring our palms together. We're gonna set an intention for class today. May love guide our thoughts and our actions. May we wish peace within ourselves as well as towards others. May all benefit from our practice today. All right, and so we'll continue seated. We'll start with the chin. So just nice and gentle, we're gonna start to draw big circles with the chin. And it doesn't matter which direction we start, we're gonna go both ways. All right, we'll do a couple going one direction. If you find a particular spot that feels good to maybe hang out in for a second, feel free. Let's go ahead and switch directions, going the other way. And just gently releasing the muscles in the neck and the jaw. Let's go ahead and do one more here. Very good. We'll come back to center. All right, so with your shoulders, with your inhale, draw the shoulders up to the ears. Take a squeeze and pause at the top of your breath. And with your exhale, relax back and down. All right, let's do one more. Big breath in, squeeze and pause at the top, and exhale back down. All right, so now with your inhale, let's sweep the arms out wide, up and overhead, like we're scooping the air up. Palms will meet, and exhale, releasing the fingers back down to the mat. All right, another inhale, scooping the air up, big breath in, and exhale, hands down. Very good, all right. Inhale, big breath in. And here we'll start to swim the arms over to the left-hand side. And so here, your front arm is gonna come to the outside of your thigh. That back arm is gonna sweep behind you, and let your gaze follow the back shoulder. And so even here, as we compress in our twist, trying to keep the breath full and deep, let's take one more inhale, lifting. And exhale to twist. Inhale back through center, reaching up, and we'll swim it to the other side. Exhale. Again, that front arm comes to the outside of your thigh, and again, the gaze follows the back shoulder. Let's try to take 2 breath cycles here, breathing against that compression. All right, and then with your next inhale, again, we'll come back through center. We'll do a side stretch, waking up the side body. Bring your left hand down to the floor on the outside of your thigh. Begin to reach over to the left-hand side. Maybe looking up if that feels good. Really rooting the sit bones down. And then with your inhale, back through center. And let's do the other side. Reaching over to the right. Take a big breath in, reaching through the fingertips. And and exhale back through center. With your inhale again, let's reach it up. And here we're gonna do a gentle fold. So we're just gonna bring the hands down in front, start to walk the hands away until you start to feel a slight stretch in your lower back. Relax the head, relax the neck. Noticing if we're feeling any tension, try to use our breath directionally. We're targeting those areas, sending signals to those muscles to relax. With your next inhale, let's walk it up. And we'll take a moment to move on to all fours. So just however you want to get there. We want our wrists stacked underneath our shoulders, knees underneath our hips, toes are tucked to help with balance. We're going to continue warming up the spine with some cat-cow. So with your inhale, we're going to drop the belly, tilt the tailbone and the gaze up. With your exhale, curl the hips under, round the spine, relax the head. Again, big breath in, draw the shoulders away from the ears, lift and lengthen. And with the exhale, again, tuck and round. And so you're more than welcome to continue this movement, however many rounds that feel good. If there's a spot that feels good to spend a little bit more time in, feel free. Let's do one more here. Very nice, all right. And then as we finish, we'll come back to a neutral spine. We're gonna bring the knees out wide towards the edges of the mat, toes together, walk the seat back towards the heels for a child's pose. We can stack the arms. We can also keep the arms away as we rest the head. And just a few breaths here. Maybe shifting the hips side to side, rolling the wrists. You got options. And then as you're ready, we'll come back through all fours and start to find our downward facing dog. So we're gonna tuck the toes, begin to push the floor away. The hips will lift high, the chest sinks. Maybe we pedal the feet back and forth or let the hips sway. The knees can be as bent as we need for them to be starting out, trying to relax the head and the neck. And then as you're ready, we'll start to walk our feet towards the hands for a forward fold. Give yourself a nice wide stance, a generous bend to the knee. We're gonna bring our belly to the top of our thighs, relax the head and the neck. And again, the arms can hang. We can grab opposite elbows, or we can bring them to our ankles. And just getting that sensation of gravity, pulling the spine down. And then with your next inhale, bring the arms out wide, up and overhead. Palms will meet, and we'll exhale the hands down to heart center. Let's take a moment here to go through a side stretch, standing. So with your inhale, again, we'll bring the arms up overhead. We're gonna grab our right wrist with our left hand, and with your exhale, lean to the left. Inhale back through center. Switch your grip. Exhale to the right. All right, let's do one more on each side. Moving with your breath. Last one here. Switching the grip. Exhale over. Back through center. And we'll just release the arms down. So let's take a moment to find the top of our mat. We'll move into a low lunge. So with your inhale, again, let's reach the arms up. Hinge at the hips, bend your knees, finding forward fold. With your next inhale, step your right leg back, lower the knee. And here we'll start to walk the chest up. And so we have a few options. We can bring the hands maybe to some books that are stacked or some cans. We can bring the hands to the top of our thigh, to our hip, or if we're feeling adventurous, we can reach them up overhead. All right, so once we find our variation, really pushing the floor away with that front foot, chest is open, find a point of focus with your eyes. We'll settle into our stretch. Just a couple of breaths. Lifting through the crown of the head, one more inhale. With your exhale, let's lower The right hand down, rolling the left shoulder open, reaching up towards the ceiling. And again in our twist, keeping that breath nice and full. One more inhale. And then let's windmill the arm down with the exhale. Heel toe the feet out wide. Give your hips some room to square towards the mat. We're gonna tuck the toes of our back leg, lift the knee, rocking forward and back for a moving lizard. And then we'll step it back for half plank or plank. So for half plank, the knees stay lowered. We're gonna tuck our hips, shoulders stacked over the wrists, keeping your elbows close to your sides. We'll start to lower down to the mat. Using the muscles in your back, inhale, curl the chest up. Exhale, lower down. And let's find that child's pose again. Pressing the seat back towards the heels, knees out nice and wide. And we'll take a couple breaths here. All right. Feel free to continue in your child's pose. I'm gonna go ahead and direct us further. We're gonna move back into our down dog. Hips are high, head and neck are relaxed. And we can continue that movement. Let the hips sway, pedaling the feet. And just as you're ready, let's find our down dog. All right. From here, we'll find our forward fold again. Stepping the feet in. Let's take an inhale. Exhale into the fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, dive it down. We'll do our twist on the other side. So now stepping the left leg back, lowering the knee down for our lunge. Inhale the chest up. And again, find your variation you'd like to spend some time in for today. It may look different from one side than the other, and that's all right. And just a couple of breaths here. And then we'll move into our twist. Now lowering the left hand down, roll the right shoulder open, reaching up towards the ceiling. All right, and gently, let's windmill the right hand down. Again, heel toe the foot out wide, lift the back knee, rocking forward and back. Let's find half plank or plank. Hips are tucked, shoulders stacked over the wrist. With our exhale, if the knees weren't, let's go ahead and lower them down. Elbows close to our sides as we move to the belly. Inhale, curl the chest up. Exhale, push the hips back for our child's pose. Feel free to hang out here, but I'm gonna go ahead and move us into down dog. And so hopefully we're starting to feel a little bit of heat in the body. Muscles are warm. Maybe we start to feel the heels sink down towards the mat, the chest. And then as you're ready, let's find our forward fold. Stepping the feet towards the hands. Exhale into the fold. Inhale, arms up. Palms will meet and we'll exhale the hands down to heart center. All right. And so from here, we'll start to move through some warrior sequences, starting with warrior 1. So we're gonna step our right foot back. That front foot is gonna continue to face the top. Back foot, heel comes towards the midline of the mat. The foot is at a slight angle. The hands can remain at heart center, or we can reach them up overhead. Again, with whichever variation, returning to your breath, bringing that awareness back to your breathing, settling into the pose. One more breath here. Let's start to find our warrior 2. So we're gonna roll the hips open towards the side of the mat. The front foot faces the top again. Back foot open towards the side as well. Arms out to a T. Nice strength building pose here. With your exhale, bring the left hand down to the top of the thigh. Inhale the right arm up towards the ceiling. All right, let's windmill that arm down, pivot to face the mat, lowering the back knee. We're gonna scooch our stance in so we have a 90-degree angle at each leg crease. Bring your hand to your lower back where it meets the spine. Inhale your opposite arm up. With exhale, we're gonna bring the palm to the outside of the thigh. And again, the gaze follows the back shoulder. Big breath in, breathing against the twist. Exhale into the twist. And then gently we'll pivot to face the mat. Again, step it back, your choice. Lowering down to the mat with our exhale. Inhale, curl the chest up. Exhale, finding our child's pose. And again, feel free to hang out for as long as you need, but eventually we'll start to find our downward facing dog. And from here, let's walk the feet forward, finding forward fold. Big breath in, long breath out. Inhale, arms up overhead, palms will meet, hands down to heart center, and we'll do those same stretches on the other side. Now taking a moment to take a big step back with the other leg. And again, the back foot is at a slight angle, front foot faces the top, almost as if we're pulling the mat apart between our feet. Find a point of focus and settle in. All right, let's start to find our warrior two. Both hips open up towards the side of the mat as well as our back foot. The front foot continues to face the top, arms out to a T. And so a strength building pose here. We'll probably start to feel some work in the legs. Let's go ahead and bring our right hand down to the top of our left thigh. Inhale the arm up overhead, extended side angle. One more breath, and then exhale. Windmill the arm down, pivot to face the mat, finding our twist on the other side. Right hand comes to our lower back where it meets. Inhale the left arm up. Bring the palm to the outside of your thigh. And again, gaze follows the back shoulder. Inhale, lift through the crown of the head. Exhale, twist. Pivot to face the mat. And this time, we're gonna step our left foot forward, finding forward fold. Last forward fold here. Again, relaxing the head and neck, maybe gently shaking yes or no. Letting gravity pull the spine down. With your next inhale, again, sweeping the arms up overhead, palms will meet, and we'll exhale, hands down to heart center. And so just take a moment here, pressing the thumbs to your chest. If it's comfortable, close your eyes. Feel your heartbeat, maybe noticing some new warmth on the skin. And as we notice those sensations with each exhale, allowing them to pass through like clouds floating across a clear blue sky. The mind is at ease. All right. And so to finish out, we're gonna do a couple more poses laying on our mat. And so as you're ready, we'll come down. We're gonna have our knees bent. Again, we'll lie on the back. We're gonna go through reverse pigeon. And so here, we'll bring our right ankle to the top of our left thigh. Maybe we're gently pushing that thigh away. Another variation we can take is to thread the right arm underneath our right leg. And here it'll meet our left hand behind our left leg. If we do this, we wanna make sure the shoulders and the head stay supported on the ground. So another option we can do is to grab like a shirt or a strap between the hands until we can really bring the hands behind the thigh. Whichever variation, again, we'll lie the head back, return to our breathing. However long you'd like to spend time here, I'm gonna go ahead and cue us forward. So with your next exhale, we're gonna bring both feet back down to the mat. Take a moment, windshield wiper, or butterfly the legs. Let's do that same stretch on the other side. So now bringing the left ankle to the top of our right thigh. And again, one side may be more tight or more open than the other. And so just finding where we're at for today. And if we lift that foot, making sure the shoulders and head are grounded. Notice here, are we clenching the jaw? Are we scrunching the muscles in the face? Try to invite some softness into those areas. And then with our next exhale, again, we'll release the feet down. Take a moment, windshield wiper, butterfly the legs. And then we'll bring our knees into our chest. Bring the hands to the top of your thighs. I always like to draw circles with my knees. Get almost a lower back massage going here. We can also hug the knees into the chest, drawing the shoulders and head off the mat, curling into a ball. Again, whichever variation feels right for you today. And then as you're ready, we'll move into our final twist. So our arms are going to come out to a T. Then we're going to use our left hand to guide both legs over to the left-hand side. And so as we do this, that right shoulder may start to lift. And so we'll do some adjusting through the upper back, shifting the hips around until our chest is open, right shoulder blade close to, if not touching the mat. That left hand can stay rested on top of our thigh. And then again, settling in. Breathing against that compression. For one more breath cycle here. And then as you're ready, we'll come back through center. Maybe taking a tuck or rocking the hips side to side. And then as you're ready, we'll do our twist on the other side. Drawing the knees into the chest, using our right hand now to guide the legs over. And again, we may have to do some adjusting so that the chest is open. If it's comfortable, close the eyes. And finding our breath. Let's do 2 more breath cycles here in our twist. Gently, we'll guide the legs back through center, hugging the knees into the chest once more. And from here, we're going to extend our legs out. Arms are going to be heavy by our sides. If it's comfortable, again, close the eyes, and I'm going to guide us with my voice for the last bit of our practice. And so here we are in Savasana. So we're just breathing naturally, no longer focused in and out through the nose. Taking this time to allow the body to soak in all the benefits of our practice that we just did, and allowing it to be as relaxed as it can be. And getting the sensation of the body sinking down into the mat. There's nothing to think about, and there's nothing to do. I'll leave you here with a well wish. I hope that the calm and peace that this practice gave you carries with you throughout the rest of your day, the rest of your week, and hopefully you'll be able to spread it around a bit. And so with that, the light in me honors the light in you. Thank you so much for joining.